George Lopez says, a long time ago, you said the idea of innocent till proven guilty was dead. Fuck you. I'll prove you wrong. You're an innocent man that's not guilty. Fuck them, lol. Tell you what, it doesn't feel alive. It doesn't feel alive. And the moment you're in an orange jumpsuit, I think mine was blue. The moment you're in a jumpsuit in a jail, you go, I don't feel innocent until proven guilty yet. Right now, I feel guilty and I have to clamor my way to innocence. And that doesn't stop when you go home from jail. That doesn't stop. That doesn't stop when your charges are cleared. The American criminal justice system now, with the advent of mass media, which this happened a long time ago, by the way, and the sort of joyous reporting on criminal statistics as law and order became a popular sort of topic, really pushed through the 50s through the 80s. I mean, law and order candidates are still, Trump's a law and order candidate. As that became more and more prevalent in mass media and more popular amongst the political class, because people don't want to get murdered or whatever, more and more we get people being accused by government, media reporting the accusations, even on a small scale. But when, like, take me out of this, because I exposed myself to the world, not as much as like Pee Wee Herman or whatever, but I'm like, I jumped into it, right? Like I've chosen this life of semi-publicity for all of its boons and banes. But let's just say you're a normal guy, like you work at a gas station or like you're a mechanic or something, and you get arrested, and in your local paper, they report your arrest. I'll tell you what, the size of your town really matters there, but people are going to know and look at you, and you will not feel innocent until proven guilty. I mean, the moment that report comes up and someone walks up to you and they kind of look at you differently than they did a couple days before, you go, I don't feel so not guilty right now, right? Like, I don't feel like I'm supposed to. I have a presumption of innocence and I don't feel like it's there because everybody believes that you did it because the government accused you of it and media reported it. And that's backwards from what it's supposed to be. We were supposed to have transparency so that people would go, the government's accusing this person. I want to know of what, and I want to know their basis for the accusation because I don't trust the government. That's how it was. It's not how it is anymore. And the media, in a weird way, legitimized the government because the media report legitimizes, for some people, the accusation. But again, don't think about me in this. Anyone who's got some level of, I fucking hate the word celebrity. I really do. But any level of sort of public exposure, I guess. Lots of those people like me chose that. And so we get more scrutiny as a result of that choice and as a result of the relative success, right? Like, more people know who you are for good or bad reasons, then you have to deal with more scrutiny. But ignore that and just go to your normal person. They don't feel innocent until proven guilty. I know this because I've represented those people too. And it doesn't take many cases. You know how many criminal cases it takes to find someone who doesn't feel innocent until proven guilty? One. Because it's every case. Even when they are completely innocent and didn't do what was said, they still feel like they're like, holy shit, everyone looks at me like I'm terrible. That's the way it goes. I don't know how to fix it. It's just a facet of the system. Not a banned account says fighting charges put your life on hold either way. It does. It does. It's expensive. It's cumbersome. It's soul crushing. It's day destroying. And a lot of people don't survive it. But, when I say they don't survive it, I mean, like, they're not the same afterwards. I'm not going to sit and muse about it. I'm in a particularly biased situation on that topic. So go listen to Robert Barnes talk about the system, or Steve Gosney even. I don't know that he has any videos about it, but anyone involved in dealing with any lawyers involved in defending people in the criminal justice system, listen to how they talk about it and what it does to people. Don't listen to me because I'm motivated to make you feel a certain way. Go listen to them because they're smart dudes who have tons more experience in it than I do. and just listen to how they talk about their clients and what their clients felt and what their clients went through. How many of them maybe didn't make it? Like some literally self-delete, or they get sick because they're under so much stress. It fucking sucks. Lord of the Ree says, well, they must have done something. Yeah, and I talked about this a long time ago. For me personally, it required a conscious choice. When I would drive by someone on the road and a cop had him pulled over, my initial thought for years and years and years, forever, was, what did they do? And it took a subtle change in how I approached that. Instead of thinking, what did they do? I say now to myself, what is the state accusing them of doing? And that's a change I made about a decade ago. And it's a weird shift and it's very subtle, but it is part of that getting back to the presumption of innocence. What's the state accusing them of? Can the state even prove it? Why am I assuming that the person pulled over is guilty? When I get pulled over, I don't feel guilty. James Gardner says, mine was orange. You look cute and blue. It doesn't end. Fuck it. Have fun. Yeah, it's not going to. Some people will always be like, why didn't he just kill himself? It's like, well, I didn't want to do that. I tried to find something else to do instead.